Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first race of the 2021 edition of the Formula Europe Championship. As you can see, we are on the Red Bull Ring, and this is the place where the first race of the championship is going to take place. 30 minutes to left until the checkered flag, until the end of the qualifying session, and we already have sometimes on the time.
I don't know how you did it, but I need an explanation. Guess I can't get over the day we met. I gotta see you again. Every detail is getting replayed into my imagination. From the clothes you wear to the way you smell. Yeah, yeah. I meant to be too, don't forget it. What's going on with me? Oh, I don't get it. Cause since you say hello, you feel my spirit. Never felt this before, I admit it. Oh, less than a second took to you, less than a second to make me know what I need and the place I'd rather be. Oh, less than a second. Oh, less than a second to love you deeper than the sea, to make me know what I need. My heart is exploding like a grenade every time I think about your pretty face. I think that I like you more today than I did yesterday. Oh, that I meant to be too, don't forget it. What's going on with me? Oh, I don't get it. Cause since you say hello, you feel my spirit. Never felt this before, I admit it. Oh, less than a second took to you, less than a second to make me know what I need and the place I'd rather be. Oh, less than a second. Oh, less than a second to love you deeper than the sea, to make me know what I need.
And welcome back at the Red Bull Ring. Sorry for the interruption. We had just a couple of problems to fix, but we are back and with more than 15 and a half minutes before the end of the qualifying session. This is the place where the first race of the 2021 Formula Europe Championship is going to take place. Of course, I'm not alone tonight, as I also have Alessandro Pietracadella alongside me on the broadcast direction. Cars are on track, and as you can see, and you maybe missed that detail if you don't follow us on social network, you can clearly see that every driver is not on track with a real F1 car livery, but every team have created its own livery, so you will be immediately aware of which driver you are seeing on track, of which team is competing for. And this year we have 6 different teams in the championship. We have the defending champion, Formula Italian team. Then we have 2 teams coming from South America. And these 2 teams are Sim Argentina and Territorio F1. Then we have Mentalism and F1 Simu from France, and Formula 1 France Cup FFC from Spain. These are the 6 teams that are going to compete for the 2021 Formula Europe Championship. And as you can see on the standings, Mentality Kili Creed 35 with 1 102.9 sets the fastest lap of the session, but he is immediately beaten by Simo William, 102.845. Then we have Luca Antoxic Adeo, and then Castro Ruben Teve, and it looks like the drivers of FFC are going to try something different, as they went down on track on the medium tires for the beginning of this qualifying session, and we will see what they're gonna do. So Simo Williams is the fastest driver at the moment on track, 1 minute 2 second 0.845, and we still have 13 minutes to go, 13 minutes before the checkered flag of the first qualifying session. And tonight we are going to see who will be the first poleman of this new edition of the Formula Europe Championship. Usually the championship took place in the summer, in between the months of May and June, but this year is going to be different, as we are going to have 7 races, 1 races per month. We're going to start with this race in October, then another one in November and December, 1 month of pause in January, and then February, March, April and May. And you can also find the calendar on www.formulaeurope.com. That is our official website. 12 minutes and a half to go, still a 2 Mans from France leading the provisionally front row with a Simo Williams and Mentality Kikri 35. Also we have now C-Marge Max 46, who's in 8th place at the moment, 8/10 of a second from the provisional pole position time. He sets a 1:03.6. We have Emma Felix on track, and he's in sector 2 right now. Also Nicola is on track, and he scores a 1:03.1, just 3/10 lower than Simo Williams, and he is up into P4 at the moment. Emma Felix on track, and he is just on the finish line. Let's see what's gonna happen. And he's in 4th place, 0.193 from pole position, and it's a 1:03.0. So we have Simo Williams and Kilcree from Simo and Mentalist team in the front row. Then the 3 drivers of Formula Italian team in P3, 4 and 5. Then the other 2 Simo driver with Antoxic in 6th place and Aleo in 7th place. Then the 3 drivers from Simo Argentina in 8, 9 and 10, with Barbe Ito 1:03.3, Fosca 1:03.4, Max 1:03.7, then 1:04.3, and Mentality Smash improves his time. It's a 1:03.075, and he is now up into 5th place. Also Adeo is on track at the moment, and let's see if he will be able to improve his time. You can see mainly the blue and white livery of the F1 Simo drivers with a red line in the middle of the car. And let's see the time of Adeo in sector 2. Also his teammate Antoxic is on track. Ruben Teve is also on track, while Nathan 11 from Mentalism with a 1:02.2 is just 2 thousandths of a second from pole position. 1:2.845 for Williams, 1:2.847, while Kilcree improved himself with a 1:2.9, and Luca improves with 1:02.8, just 45 cents of a second faster than Williams, and he's up into provisional pole, while also TF1 Weber improves in a 1:02.9 and is in 5th place. Oh wow, how much these drivers, they are so close to each other, and we still have plenty of time with 9.5 minutes to go. Joseba is also on track. He's actually in a 14th place with a 1:03.7. He is right in the back of another car. He should be maybe Perez. Yes, was Perez, the territory of one driver. William is on the finish line and he's not able to improve himself. So he stays in second place. While I'm taking a look at Simuar Barbeito, is actually in 12th place, 103.3, and he's improving of 1.5 tenth of a second in sector 1. He's improving his time, so he's actually in a good position to try to step up into the top 10. 8.5 minutes to go. Also, his teammate, Fosca, is on his flying lap. Barbeito, second sector. Let's see if he can improve. And yes, it is. Again, 1/10 of a second faster. He is on the line for a 1:03.2. Let's see if he can find something more in the last sector. Turn 8. And then the last one, turn 9. And he's on the finish line. Barbeito on the finish line, and it's a 1:03.082. We find another 10th of a second in the third sector, and he is up into 9th place, and he is just only 2081 tenth of a second from pole position. They are so close to each other. Smash on the finish line, and he have just begun his flying lap. He is also 2 tenths away from pole position, actually 1:03.075 first sector, and it's a very good first sector. 0.5 tenth of a second faster than himself. It's a good improvement. Out lap for the most of the drivers in the first 7th place. Only Simo Williams is still in the pits. But let's see if Mentally Smash is able to improve a little bit of traffic in the last part of the track. Again, just 0.5 tenth of a second faster in the second sector. And still 2 corners left before the end of the lap. 1:02.800 is the time to beat by Luca D'Amico, and Smash is in 4th place, 1:02.916, and he's up into 4th with all the Mentalism driver next to each other in P3, P4, and P5. Nathan has just begun his flying lap, and he is not able to find an improvement in the first sector, but he is very close to his previous time, so let's see what's gonna happen. Luca D'Amico, the provisionary poleman, is now in the second sector, and also for the Formula Italian team driver, a little bit of traffic. And let's see, sector 2, and he is 1/10 faster. 1/10 faster. Let's see if he can try to set something like a 1:02.6, while Kilcree is up into pole, 1:02.795, just 5 thousandths of a second faster than Luca, that is now on the finish line, and is back into pole with a 1:02.5, just 2/10 of a second faster than Kilcree. William back on track. He's in the second sector at the moment. Antoksik also trying to improve himself. He is slightly faster than his best lap in the second sector. Exiting now the last corner. Let's see if Antoksik can do something. Yes, he improved, but he stays into 7th with a 1:02.9. While Nicola also improves in a 1:03.088, and he's only in 10th place at the moment. Adeo, second sector, and he's almost 9 tenths of a second faster than himself. Last corner. It looks like I'm not sure if he's pushing, and no, he's not, because he gets a 1:04.5, and he is almost 1.5 seconds slower. But let's see if this is his flying lap, and it looks like this is his flying lap. So first sector for Adeo, and he finds an improvement of 0.5 tenth in the first sector. Castro also. Castro 103.4 is actually in 15th place, but he finds 1/10 of a second in the first sector, so let's see what's gonna happen. Back with Adeo. Let's see if he can find something more in the middle sector. And yes, it is 1.5 of a second in the middle sector. And he's on the line. Maybe he can also beat the virtual wall of the minute and 3 second. Last corner for Adeo. Let's see what's he gonna do. Crossing the finish line, and it's 102.975. And it's P9 for Adeo. While TF1 Arrieta is exiting the box right now, so he's on his out lap. While the Simage driver Max find 1.5 of a second in the first sector, so he's trying to improve himself. While talking about the leaders, with just less than 3 minutes to go before the checkered flag, Kilcree is the first to get back on the track, while Max is improving a lot. He finds 3/10 of a second in the middle sector, and now 2 corners left, the number 8 and the number 9 before the last straight. That will bring him into the finish line. Max improves, and yes it is, but he's only in 14th place, 103.3, as he is in 14th place at the moment. Barbaito crossing the finish line, and his flying lap starts right now. Barbaito is actually the last of the top 10 drivers. P10 at the moment for him. Also Nathan 11 and the provisionary poleman Luca back on track for their last flying lap. And I'm pretty sure we are going to have an exciting final part of the qualifying session. Kilcree crossing the finish line, and he's the first of the top 3 drivers starting the last lap. Barbaito, second sector, and he is just 38 of a second faster. He is trying to find an improvement. There's a little bit of traffic ahead of him, and he is back in the pits, so he's not gonna try to end this one. Also, Fit Luca just about to cross the first sector, and he doesn't find any kind of improvement there, as he half a tenth slower. Kilcree. Nathan in the first sector. Look out for Nathan 11. He is almost 1.5 tenths faster than himself in the first sector. While Kilcree is starting his flying lap right now. Eyes on Nathan 11, middle sector. And he loses almost everything, just 8 thousandths of a second. He lost more than 1/10 of a second in the middle sector compared to his best time. And now the last 2 corners with Nathan, that with 1:02.8 is actually in 4th place. Let's see if he can find an improvement. Yes, he does! 1:02.7 up into 3rd. While his teammate Kilcree, he is slower than himself in the first sector. And Luca D'Amico doesn't manage to improve himself. While also Simo Williams is right on the finish line, starting his fly lap. Eyes on Kilcree, 1/10 of a second at the middle sector, and he also does not improve. Stays in 4th with a 1:02.795. Simo Williams, 1:02.593. Just 4 thousandths of a second from Luca D'Amico, and he's trying for one more lap. And he's almost on his best time in the first sector. Let's see if he can find something more in the middle sector while Luca D'Amico is back into the pits. Yes, he does! Yes, he does. Seymour Williams, 25 cents of a second better than himself in the middle sector. He can really steal the pole from Fitluka. Let's see if he can. And no, he can't. No, he can't. He is just 0.02 of a second from pole position. Fitluka D'Amico is on pole ahead of Seymour Williams with just 0.02 of a second separate them. Adeo back in the pits, and it looks like we are not going to have any sort of improvement from here till the end of the session, because all the drivers are in their box or have already took the checkered flag, so the session is over. And what a first qualifying session we had with Luca D'Amico in pole, on pole with 1:02.589. As I said before, just 0.02 of a second faster than Seymour Williams, that will start right next to him on the first front row of the season. Then we have two mentalism driver. We have Natalie Nevin in third and Kilcree 35 in fourth place. And we are about to have a look at the entire and complete standings of this first qualifying session, and here it is. Luca with Seymour Williams, then, as I was saying before, two mentalism driver with Natalie Nevin in third place and Kilcree 35 in fourth place. Then we have the first TF1 driver, that is Weber in fifth, Anton Schick in sixth place, Smash in seventh place, Emma Felix 98 in eighth place, Adeo in ninth, and Barbe Ito, the first of the C-Mars driver, is in 10th place, followed by F1 Nicola 46 in 11th, Joseba in 12th place. Then we have Foxca, Rieta, Max, Ruben Teve, Castro, and in last place, it is also the only driver who wasn't able to set any fast time, TF1 Parrots. And maybe this could be interesting talking about the strategy, because we already know that all the drivers that are not in the top 10 are going to have the opportunity to choose whatever kind of tires they want, while the first 10 are forced, of course, to start the race with the same tires with which they set their personal best time in the qualifying session. So be careful with the strategies, because usually this is a track where you can most of the time see all the drivers very, very close to each other. Just a few seconds more and then we will be ready for the race. Of course, we are going to watch the cars leaving the grid for the formation lap. Still 15 seconds of attendance. And we are ready for the beginning of the formation lap of the first race of the 2021 Formula Europe Championship. 36 laps to go. Is going to be a 50% distance race. Then next month in November, we are going to have the first 100% distance race. Be careful at turn one. Is going to be there's going to be surely a lot of traffic there at the start, with all the cars very close to each other. Also be very careful at turn two. We used now, but from the 2019 season, we have 3 DRS zones on this track. The first DRS zone is on the finish straight line. The second one is on the straight between turn 1 and turn 3. And in the end, the third one is between the exit of turn 3 and the braking zone of turn 4. Taking a look at the strategies at the moment, it looks like all the drivers, except made for Castro 97, all the drivers out of the top 10 choose to start on medium tires. So they are going to start the race on the yellow compound. All the top 10 is on soft tires. Parrots in 18th place is on medium tires. As I was saying before, only Castro 97 will try to start on soft tires. Maybe he will try something different. We will see what's going to happen. But now, the time has arrived. And we're about to start the first race of the 2021 Formula Europe Championship. The cars are on the grid. Luca on pole. Simo Williams right behind. The Mandalese driver right at the back. P3, P4, we're ready. All the cars are set on the grid. And it's 1, 2, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. William right in the side of Luca D'Amico. And be careful right there. Luca D'Amico goes wide at turn 1. And there's a mess at turn 1. And it looks like it's Santoxic with Barbeito. I'm looking at Barbeito and maybe he's having some serious issue with some lag, but anyway, William has took the lead of the race. Luca right behind, Nathan and Kilcree. Then Weber's match, Adeo Felix, Joseba, Nicola Rieta, Fosca, Joseba on Emma Felix. These two drivers are side by side. Emma Felix on the inside. Oh, and it's almost a contact between them. And in the end, Emma Felix managed to get through, but the race is fairly long. Unfortunately, a bad start for Anton Ksik and Barbeito. But in the meantime, a very good start of the race for Castro, who was starting in the grid from P17. And he is now up into P12, while there's a pit stop for Simoarg Fosca. And he's maybe... also Barbeito. Oh, very, very bad start of the race for the Seamarch drivers. There's a new front wing for Fosca. And also a set of our tires. Same choice of tires for your teammate, Barbeito. But now the things are going to be very hard for them, while Smash is fighting with TF1 Weber. No, it's Kilcree. Kilcree is down into 7th place. So I don't know if he made a mistake, but he lost several places. So now Weber is up into 5th, followed by Adeo up into 6th, while Williams is on the lead of the race, and he's maybe trying to create a gap, trying to pull Fit Luca out of the DRS zone. And Simo Williams with a 1.6.0 sets the first fastest lap of the race, with a 7:10 margin on Luca D'Amico. Then he's followed right in his back from Nathan 11. Oh, look at there, is a battle between Adeo and Kilcree. Kilcree trying to go on the inside at turn 2. Oh, let's see if he managed to get through. No, he doesn't, but there's been a mistake. There's a car out on the racetrack, and it's the F1 Weber. It's the F1 Weber. He lost the control of the car at the exit of turn 3, and he is now in 16th place. Ah, what a shame for the TF1 driver. Ah, such a bad mistake. And now the race is almost compromised. If nothing strange happened, but never say never. A virtual safety car at the right time, or even a safety car, can reset everything, while William still maintaining the lead of the race. Luca D'Amico right behind Nathan. And now it looks like they just come down. Looks like they don't want to fight in the first laps. They know they are creating a gap as they are leading race, while Kilcree on the inside of Adeo again. And this time he managed to get through. So Mentalist Kilcree is up into 5th place, and also Antoxic fighting with Max 46. They are side by side down on the downhill to turn 4, and very huge break by Antoxic. And Max 46 is still there, while TF1 Weber just overtake FFC Ruben Teve, and he's now up into 15th place, right in the back of Antoxic and Max 46. And Williams is doing such a great job, and for the first time ever, just for a couple of tenths of a second, he was able to pull Luca out of the second. But Luca is still using the DRS, so he's still in the DRS zone. And as I was saying before, the three drivers leading the race, there are Simu, Luca and Nathan 11, they are non-fighting with each other at the moment, and they are creating a gap to the rest of the group, as Smash is in 4th place, but he is now almost 2 seconds away from them. He is also have a 1.5 second advantage on his teammate, and Kilqui is not having a calm race at the moment, because he had to look right in his rear view mirror, looking at the cars of Adeo and Emma Felix that are right behind, while Emma Felix have a 2.5 second gap open on FFC Castro. And what a strategy by Castro. I was a little bit skeptic about the fact, talking about Castro, he is the first driver on track to receive a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. As I say, Castro was on P17 at the beginning of the race, and he is now up into 8, so a very, very good start of the race for him. He is the last of the first drivers with the soft compound. His teammate Joseba is right in his back. He's on medium tires, 7/10 of a second away. And in the meantime, while we are on lap 6 out of 36, Luca is still there with William. And let's take a look at the pace of these drivers in this lap, with William closing lap number 6 with 1:6.5, and they are almost on the same pace. 1:6.5 for William, 1:6.6 for Luca D'Amico, and Nathan 1:6.6 also. And I am also having a look at what is happening between Kilcree, Adeo and Emma Felix, and they are also gaining time on the other Mentalism driver, who is Smash, not so far away from them. It looks like, in my opinion at the moment, Adeo and Emma Felix may have something more compared to Kilcree, but we also have to look at what's going to happen in terms of strategy, because one of the most accredited strategies is soft and medium, or soft and hard tires. Of course, there is no way a driver can go for a two-stop strategy in this 50% race. But we have to take a look at how the drivers are going to be able to manage the soft tires, because they have to stop in a pit window that should open on lap 12, between lap 12 and lap 15, or maybe someone may stop way before and choose to go on our tires. Let's see what's gonna happen. While Simo Williams is still in the lead, and Castro again with a 3-second time penalty, so it's a 6-second time penalty for him, while Weber is resuming from the back of the pack, and he have just overtook his teammate TF1 Peretz. Oh, Joseba on his teammate on Castro, and yes, he got it. Oh, and that's important, because the race leader, Simo Williams, have just received a 3-second time penalty, and that is going to be very important. The race is still fairly long, but if all the things stays like this, Simo Williams will not have the victory if he don't gain at least 3 seconds on the drivers behind. And that's going to be very, very hard for him. And as I was saying before, Joseba had just overtaken his teammate to Castro, fighting with Nicola right on the inside at turn 4. Side by side between Castro and Nicola 46. But in the end, Castro managed to maintain his place. And he is also using the DRS of his teammate to defend himself. And Nicola have also two very, very aggressive drivers right behind. He have Weber and Perez from Territory F1 right in his back. And this group, oh, there's a yellow flag in Sector 3, and it's Kilcree. Kilcree from Mentalism have just lost the control of the car. And he's right in this group right now. So maybe he's gonna change his strategy, and a little bit of confusion there. And Kilcree is back in the pits. Oh, I think that now it's too soon to go on medium tires, so maybe he's gonna go on our tires, and no, he don't. He goes on mediums, and he's gonna have to complete 26 laps on these tires. Oh, that's gonna be at least interesting. While Nicola again fighting with Castro. Again, they are side by side, but Castro again trying to defend himself. Nicola, also Weber right there. And Castro again. Nicola trying with a switchback move, and it's not worth it. Castro again able to maintain this position. And you can clearly see how much time all the drivers behind Castro are losing. Oh, Castro, let's see if he's defending or he's going in, and he's going in. Oh, it's a very dangerous situation there. And I'm pretty sure that the race direction will take note of this one, because the driver were warned before the beginning of the race that they have to go completely on the right if they had to go in the pits, and he also didn't manage to stop the car inside of turn 8, and he crossed the line. So let's see if something's gonna happen at the end of the race. While Nicola with Perez and Perez trying to go on the inside. Nicola covers the inside, stays there. Let's see if Perez will be able to try the switchback move on the F1 Italian team drivers, and he's trying on the outside of turn 5. But in the end, Nicola managed to defend his place, and look at this! William, Luca, and Nathan, and also Smash. They are all in. It's hard for William, it's hard for Nathan, and it's medium for Luca and Castro again. 3 seconds. That puts the total to a 9-second time penalty for multiple warnings, and we are not even at the half of the race. So let's see the situation, and oh, that's going to be very interesting, because the race leaders have exit right in the back of the pack of Nicola, Perez, Arrieta, Weber. They are all there. They are all there. Eva Felix, so now is the new leader of the race, but he already have to stop, so he's trying something different. While F1 Simo Adeo pulls his car on the right and returning to the pit lane. So Eva Felix trying something different. Ruben Teve, 3-second time penalty. Is the first time penalty for Ruben Teve, the FFC driver. Adeo in the pits. And it's hard tires. Untoxic, 3-second time penalty. And taking a look at this, because the former race leader, Simo Williams, as I was saying before, he is now right in the back of this, wow, very, very long car train. And look at Amigo is right there. The problem is, if all the drivers who are now on new medium tires don't have the time and place to try to get an advantage, they are going to lose their advantage, because I'm pretty sure that in the final phases of the race, the medium tires are going to lap on similar times compared to the hard tires. So it's a situation that is going to be the final. Look at how much Simu Williams, he's so near to max 45, the Simu our driver. While there's a car coming in the pit lane, and it's TF1 Weber returning in the pit lane. So it's a pit stop for him. And Joseba also for him, 3-second time penalty. William on the outside of Max, and also Luca trying on the inside. And it's 2-in-1. Because also Luca managed to get through, and no! Arrieta, same as Perez. Same as Weber. He lost the back of the car in traction at the exit of turn 4 and hit the barrier on the inside. Very, very similar mistakes by both the TF1 driver, both Arrieta 99 and Weber. Felix returning to the pit lane is the last of the drivers on soft tires to making this pit stop. Pretty sure he's gonna go on medium tire, and yes it is. And let's see. He's right on the back of this train, while Kilcree, there's a 3-second time penalty also for him, the mentalist driver. And Emma Felix is rejoining in 11th place, while Ruben Teve is overtook right now by F1 Simu Adeo. Is up into 9th place now, and he almost lost the car, same as it happened to Arrieta 1 lap ago. Again at the exit of turn 9, and that also helps Emma Felix, who also managed to get through, overtaking the FFC driver. So now on the lead of the race, we have Joseba with a 2.9 second on, while Luca with And we're back. Sorry for the inconvenience. Lap 23 out of 36. Simo Williams and Phil Lucas still in the lead of the race. Just 1.1 seconds separate them. But remember that Simo Williams have a 3-second time penalty, so he have to create a gap of at least 3 seconds if he wants to win this race. Mentally Smash in third place, then Emma Felix, Adeo, Kilcree, Weber, Antoxic, Castrol, Nicola Perez and Nathan fighting with Arrieta. Or it's Arrieta who have made a mistake, maybe it is. And another 3-second time penalty for Ruben Tevez, 6 seconds for him is the total now. Simo Arge is on a brand new set of soft tires, he's in 16th place. Joseba, maybe a mistake by Nicola. Something happened, and yes it is, because Nicola 46 is going slower at the exit of turn 4. So I don't know if there's been a contact between Nicola and Joseba, or it's just been a mistake by Nicola 46. But anyway, that means that Nicola is now down into 12. Emma Felix 2.7 from Smash. And you have Simo Adeo right behind, 7th of a second. Hard tires for the French drivers have, as we can see, that Simo Williams, Mentally Smash, Adeo, Anton Schick, they are all on hard tires. A complete different strategy for the Formula Italian team drivers. With Luca is in second place at the moment and Emma Felix in fourth. They are both on medium tires, but look out because Emma Felix is faster than Smash at the moment. Smash 1.7.0, Emma Felix 1.6.3. He gains 7th of a second in his lap, and now there's a 2.3 second differential between Smash and Emma Felix. And in the meantime, Simo Adeo lost another couple 10th of a second in his lap, while TF1 Perez on a brand new set of soft tires sets the new fastest lap of the race in a 1:05.8. Luca is still there into the DRS zone, while Joseba is fighting his teammate Castro. Obviously, not a tough resistance by Castro, who is on a complete and different strategy. He have 12 laps on this medium tire, while his teammate Joseba have just completed 1 lap on these brand new sets of soft tires. Oh, the contact! Oh, and there's a retirement, and there's a safety car! And there's a safety car on track, and this changed everything. And the first two drivers, there's been a contact between Nathan 11 and Max 46. There are some huge damage on the front wing of Max 46, but the worst damage was for Nathan 11, who's out of the race. He's the first retired of the 2021 season. And on race 1, we already have the first safety car, and everybody is trying to gain advantage of the situation. They are all going on a brand new set of soft tires, and this is gonna be a... Let's see if... No, they have plenty of advantage. William, Lucas, Emma Felix, they are all returning into the pit lane right now, pulling themselves on the right, and the 2 race leaders are back in the pits, while the safety car is already out and he's waiting for the leader. Oh, and there's a problem. There's a problem for Luca D'Amico. He lost a lot of time on his pit lane as his pit crew was not ready, and he's been overtook by Mentally Smash, so he lost 1 place. Oh my, oh my. Unfortunately, these are the kind of things that may happen when all the drivers are returning into the pit lane at the beginning of a safety car period. So Williams is still the leader, but now we have Mentally Smash in second place, ahead of Luca, then Felix, then Adeo. They are all on a new set of soft tires, while Joseba and TF1 Perez are on older soft tires. 3 laps for Joseba and 4 laps for TF1 Perez and F1 Nicola 46 in 6th, 7th and 8th place. And then all the other drivers from Mentalim Skill Tree to Arieta, they are all on new tires, while the leaders have already catch the safety car, and we are ready for the pack to be reunite, and then we are going to have to restart the race. So we are concluding lap number 26 out of 36 under the safety car, and now we just have 10 laps to go before the checkered flag. Now I'm thinking about what happened to Luca, and that's gonna be hard, because we all know it's gonna be also hard for William, because with a 3-second time penalty, he now have to create a gap, and the group is all right behind. They are all so close now. It's going to be an intrigue situation for anybody here. So lap 27 out of 36, and let's see if at the end of this lap, in the middle sector, the safety car will turn the lights off, and we will have the communication that the safety car will returning into the pit lane at the end of this lap. So Williams, Smash, Luca, Felix, Adeo, Joseba, Perez, Nicola, Kilcree, Weber, Antoxic, Castro, Fosca, Ruben Teve, Barbeito, Max, and Arieta. These are the standings, and it looks like maybe the safety car is going to stay out for 1 lap more. And yes, it is. So 1 more lap. That means that we are completing also lap number 27 under and behind the safety car. That means they are going to have, maybe, if the safety car will go back in the pits at the end of the lap, we are going to have 8 laps before the checkered flag. 8 laps where I'm really thinking about the fact that everyone will try everything they have to reach the best they can. They are still behind the safety car, trying to keeping their tires warm, to keeping their brakes warm, and get ready for the race to be restarted. And there it is. Safety car is in this lap. 7 laps to decide who will be the winner of the first race of the 2021 Formula Europe Championship. William slowing down, creating the gap with the safety car. Waiting for the restart. And it's too late. I do really believe it's too late. And he's restarting right now, but he's followed by Smash. Smash is very close, Smash is very close. Taking a look also at the other drivers on the back of the group. And Adeo with Joseba, they are very close, and also Perez right in the back. Very close, up into turn 3. Perez with Adeo and also Nicola on the inside, and they are very close with Kilcree 35 fighting neck to neck for the place. Again, Perez defending the inside on Kilcree. They're very close, they almost touch. Again, side by side, but in the end, Kilcree managed to maintain his 7th place. While Simo William, Smash and Luca were up into 1st, 2nd and 3rd, and they are still there at the end of the first lap. As we are concluding lap number 29 to beginning lap number 30. Still 7 laps to go. Adeo is very close. Look at the group right there. Also Nicola very close to Perez. Barbeito on Max. And yes, he got it. It's a very, very poor race at the moment for C-March drivers. They have Barbeito, Max and Fosca. The last 3 places on the grid. Joseba on Adeo at turn 3. And he managed to get through. Adeo trying the switchback move. He goes on the inside at turn 4. They are side by side with Kilcree watching right behind them. And in the end, Joseba managed to maintain his place. And Kilcree trying to find some space on the inside. But there was no way he can try to get a chance there. Barbeito, maybe a mistake by Ruben Teve. Yes, maybe it was a mistake, and it's a mistake also. There are 2 cars out, and there's Ruben Teve and Arrieta. Arrieta and Ruben Teve, they are both out. They are rejoining the track right now, so maybe a contact between them. Williams is still in the lead, but don't forget, he have a 3-second time penalty, and Arrieta retires from the session. Adeo again fighting neck to neck with Joseba, managed to get through. Let's see if Kilcree will be able to overtake Joseba with Adeo defending on the inside. Joseba trying to get a look on the outside, but no, he's not. Adeo is still there, he's still in 5th place. And they are losing huge amount of time from the leaders. Adeo, he is more than 2.5 seconds away from Williams, Mesh, Luca, and Emma Felix, the drivers in the first 4 places. William won 5.4. And there are also a 5-second time penalty for corner cutting for Fosca. I don't know what happens. Williams still maintaining the lead. Kilcree on Joseba. Managed to get through with a better exit out of turn 1. And he also able to defend his spot into turn 2. That's a brilliant move. And now, unfortunately, Webber and Nicola. Webber with Nicola. They are side by side. They are. They really have very similar liveries, the TF1 drivers and the Formula Italia drivers. And there's a contact between Nicola. There's also a contact with Antoxic, who have hit the car of Webber. There's been a contact between Nicola and Webber. Another spin. Another spin for Webber, and unfortunately, not the best way to end this first race. He was there. There was a contact with Nicola, and unfortunately, Antoxic found the car of Webber right on his line, right on his way in the middle of turn 5. Castro on Barbeito managed to get through. He's now up into 10th place, into the top 10. Barbaito right behind. And also taking a look ahead, Luca D'Amico. Very close to Smash, but also Smash is very close to Simo William. Another lap completed. It's lap number 34 out of 36. And there's a 3-second time penalty for Kilcree. Oh, look at this. Smash is very close. Smash is very close. No way, no space there. Less than 3 laps to go. The leader's fighting. The leader are fighting. William trying everything he have. They are very close. While also Max 46 managed to overtake his teammate Barbaito, is now up into P11. Another lap. We are concluding lap number 34. 2 laps to go. And Simo William is still the leader. Let's see if Smash will try it again. He was very close 1 lap ago. Looks like he's not much closer this time. Let's see if William is trying to defend on the inside. Again, Smash trying to find a gap on the outside. No chance there. Again, it's very close, it's very close. Let's see if he's going to try something at turn 4. No, he's not. And Luca D'Amico is watching from behind. Oh, look at this. Smash on the outside at turn 5. Touching a little bit of the grass before turn 5. And we're about to begin the last lap of the race. William, Smash, Luca, Eva Felix. These are the 4 drivers fighting for the win. Barbaito, 3-second time penalty for the Simo driver, but the battle is on. We're on the leaders. Smash again. Oh, not a good exit. Not a good exit. Out of turn 1. He's close, he's close, he's close, and not enough again. Again, not so close. But the fact is that with a 3-second time penalty, Mentally Smash will any case be the winner of the race, even in these conditions. So the only one who can strip him the victory is the driver right behind, is Luca. But I really believe there's not going to be any more space for any change. So it's the last corner. So it's Simo William winning the race. But it's not enough, and Luca is right there. Smash winning the race. Luca is second. Emma Felix is third. Simo Williams is fourth. And 5 seconds for Adeo. At the end of the race, maybe he will receive a 5-second time penalty for exceeding the pit lane, maybe. So the podium, the first winner of the 2021 Formula Europe is Mentalism Smash, ahead of Fit Luca and Dema Felix. So we have 1 driver from Mentalism team and 2 drivers from Formula Italian team on the podium for the first race of the season. Then 2 Simo drivers, William in 4th. Such a shame for William. He brilliantly was the leader of the race for every lap, but in the end, that 3-second time penalty was decisive for him, unfortunately. So this is the podium, and these are the celebration. For Mentalism, Smash wins the first race of the season here on the Red Bull Ring. And now the champagne is for everyone there. Also a good result for a Formula Italian team who managed to get two drivers on the podium with Fitluca and Emma Felix in P2 and P3, and then all the others. So these are the standings, the final standing of the race. Unfortunately, not a good race. They were very unlucky. TF1 Weber was doing an excellent race, but then the contact, unfortunately, also the race for Nathan, who was fighting for a good position, but in the end, he finished the race without retirement, the same as Arieta 99. So these are the final standing. Well, there's nothing more to say at the moment. Anyway, let's see if we are waiting now for the first three drivers to join us on the post-race interviews. So we are waiting to have here with us Smash, Fitluca, and Emma Felix. We just have to wait a little bit more, and pretty sure they are going to join us as soon as they can. Unfortunately, as I was saying, a poor race for the TF1 drivers. They looked very fast, but in the end, a couple of mistakes, a couple of accidents, and the result is compromised. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be there again fighting for the leader next month for race 2. We saw the final standings, and as I was saying before, we're just waiting for the three drivers who reached the podium to join us for the post-race interviews. You can see there. So Emma Felix, the drivers who finished the race in third place, have just joined us, so we're waiting for the other two. But in the meantime, I do believe we can proceed with Emma Felix. So as always, I will talk to him in Italian and then I will translate. Emma, allora, intanto che arrivano gli altri.
Buonasera.
Una bella gara alla fine. Dopo la safety car sei risalito bene dopo una qualifica dove comunque tutti vicini. Poi bella risalita in gara, alla fine con la safety car eri un po' spettatore perché il trenino aiuta poco. Cito prima la domanda tradotta. So, you recovery well after not such a good qualifying, but in the end, with these four drivers ahead, you were the last of the leader group, and in that situation, it was not so easy for you to trying to do something more. But in the end, looks like a podium is a good result.
Sì, buonasera. Sì, una qualifica molto tirata e ho sbagliato il giro all'ultimo, se no potevo migliorare di un paio di decimi, fare su 2,7. Poi in gara sì, sono risalito anche grazie a qualche errore di qualcuno. Dopodiché niente, decisi di allungare il mio stint con le rosse per mettere le medie. E stava pagando perché credo che sia risalito almeno in terza posizione. Dopodiché è uscita la safety car e niente, sono stato un po' spettatore perché praticamente era impossibile attaccare, però terza posizione va bene per come era partita la gara.
Okay, let me translate for the others. It's been a very, very tough qualifying session. I missed the last lap. I got a couple of tenths of a second to improve myself and do something like a 1:02.7. The strategy in the race, during the race, was working very well. I was able to reach P3, and after the safety car, unfortunately, I wasn't able to do anything more, so it looks like I was just a spectator in the end of the race. We have with us also the other Formula Italian team driver. We have Luca D'Amico with us. Good evening, Luca.
Hi.
Ok, parli direttamente in inglese, ce la fai? Ce la fai tu?
Va bene, dai, proviamo.
Right, okay. So, look, it's been a very, very tough race, but unfortunately, the key moment for your race was your last stop under the safety car. You lose a little bit more time on your in the pit lane as your pit crew was not ready, and
Yes.
mentally smash overtook you in the pit lane, and in the end, that was the decisive moment.
Yes, it's been a tough race, and in the key moment in the box, my car got stuck 10 seconds. I don't know why, and then it was impossible to overtake anyone. With the la scia, come si dice?
The slipstream.
With the slipstream, yes, it was impossible.
Yeah, the most of the
But good
time.
points for
Yeah,
the team at least.
yeah. In the end, I was talking about the fact that your team managed to get two drivers on podium. So in the end, it's not that bad considering that that the drivers ahead of you and Mentalins driver, the Mentalist team also had drivers who finished without point as he retired before the safety car after an accident. So
Mm.
it's not that bad after all. I was waiting for the race winner. I was waiting for Mentalism Smash, but it looks like he's not available. So at this time, if he don't join us, we can't wait much further. So thank you very much for watching us. It's just the first race. There are still another 6 races before the end of the championship. Next race is next month, November, for race 2. Follow us on formulaeurope.com. You can find all the information you need. And you can also find us on the social network. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter. And most of all, you can find us on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching us. We had a couple of problems, but nothing more we could do. Nothing more and nothing that we can't solve for the next one. Thank you for joining us. See you next month for race 2 of the 2021 Formula Europe Championship. Good night.
Goodbye.
Bella raga.